Imagine dropping nearly an entire stone, feeling crazy confident, being able to wear exactly what you want for your birthday, and not having to give up your social life in the process. That's exactly what my client Claire has done since we started working together back in the summer, and I'm going to show you exactly how we did it, so that you can do the same. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Georgia. I'm a women's online health and fitness coach, and I help incredible women just like you step into your ultimate confidence, drop at least 10 kilos of body fat, tone up, and build a lifestyle that actually fits for you. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back for another video. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to cut to the chase here. My client Claire looks absolutely incredible right now. Now, a big thing with Claire is that the scales actually haven't moved as fast as we wanted them to, but when we put her progress photos side by side in her most recent check-in, my jaw was literally on the floor. And as you can see, she literally looks insane. Her confidence is through the roof. And like I said, she actually recently had her birthday and she was able to wear whatever she wanted and feel utterly incredible. So let me show you exactly how we did this so that you can make sure you're going into 2026 looking and feeling the absolute best. When Claire and I first spoke, she was already putting in the groundwork when it came to her nutrition, but she just wasn't seeing the progress that she wanted to see. She was getting super frustrated, trying to eat well and eat in a calorie deficit, but she wasn't sure that what she was doing is correct. And therefore she wasn't seeing the progress for the effort that she was putting in. And honestly, I resonated so much with Claire when we had that initial conversation, because that was the exact same position that I was stuck in 8 years ago when I first started my health and fitness journey. So the first point of call when Claire and I first started working together was nailing down that calorie deficit. She was already one step ahead. She was tracking her food and she was aware of what she was eating, but she just wasn't quite hitting the mark when it came to having the right input with her food. So the first thing I did was make sure that we were hitting a sustainable calorie deficit where she didn't feel over restricted and she could still enjoy the foods that she loved. In order to do this, we pushed up her protein to make sure that her meals were nice and filling. And we also worked on some better swaps for when she wanted those sweet snacks. Claire is very similar to me and also a lot of my clients. We all seem to have a super sweet tooth around here. And there is nothing wrong with that. It's more how you manage it. So we looked at how we could snack stack and pair the things that she wanted to eat with the things that were also good for her body that were going to keep her feeling full and satisfied. Another big thing with nutrition for Claire has been managing her weekends. She is someone who has been super busy in the time that we have worked together. We're talking multiple holidays, birthdays, meals out, drinks. There seems to be something going on most weeks, and this is such a common theme with most of the clients that I work with at Team GE Fit. So a big thing that we've done is look from week to week at what is coming up and how we can work around that. Whether that's altering things in the week to create a little bit more wiggle room for the weekend, looking at menus in advance, or planning things that we can do to just make her calories go a little bit further for the weekends. And ultimately, this is what has enabled her to stay on track long term, rather than having this all in or all out mentality that she had previously before she started coaching. The second point of call was nailing down her training. When we first started working together, Claire was looking to train from home. She is a teacher. She is someone who is super busy and under a lot of pressure with her work. So we needed workouts to be concise and also effective. And that's exactly what I gave her. I took care of all the thinking for her. So all she needed to do was show up and do those workouts. And Claire's literally achieved these results by doing 3 workouts per week. And these are no longer than 40 minutes each. So super easy to fit into her day. But the most exciting part is that Claire actually joined the gym about a month or so ago, and we were able to transition the training program that she was doing from home into the gym so that she could walk into that gym environment, which was a new and unfamiliar environment, with something that she felt so confident with, so she could absolutely own it. And I'll be honest, Claire's absolutely smashed this transition into the gym. We're actually headed into her second gym phase now, where we're taking things up a notch and we're introducing her to some new equipment so she can continue to build her strength and her confidence within that gym environment. She's even started incorporating a couple of classes into her week as well, which is something she would never have done before. And it's literally so cool to see how much her confidence has come on in such a short amount of time. And then the last step was nailing those lifestyle aspects alongside her busy work schedule. So a big thing that we focused on here is making sure that she was not only getting sufficient hydration to support her training and recovery, but that she was also getting a good amount of steps in. We very much take a phased approach with this rather than trying to go from 0 to 100. So gradually upping her steps once she could comfortably achieve that step target. This means things have felt way more achievable, so she's way more likely to show up week on week and tick those boxes. And this is exactly how she's nearly dropped an entire stone, completely transformed her body, and leveled up her confidence, all without having to give up her social life and managing all of this around a very, very busy job. And if you want to walk into 2026 with a solid plan of action behind you, just like Claire and all of my other one-to-one ladies at Team GE Fit have, I'm going to put the link down below for my coaching applications. My coaching doors for one-to-one clients are going to be closing very, very soon. So if you want to go into the new year with that solid plan of action behind you, now is your time to act. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next one.